Hello friends, my name is Ebony and I wanted to walk you through just some common questions that you may have when you're thinking about ordering a product. And the first thing that you may be wondering is you got lotions, creams, and butters. So I want to take some time really quickly to just help you out with that. So here you can see I have some samples plus a little bit of body oil. Now, the reason why I purposely brought this out was so that you can see the stark difference across all of the mediums that are in the shop. So obviously, I'm just going to pour a little bit in my hand to start from the body oil perspective so that obviously you know what it is. But sometimes it's also very helpful to see how quickly something can absorb into your skin. And that is what I also want to achieve as a result of walking through this as well. Now, for me, I have very dry skin. This may not be the case for you. However, I wanted to highlight just what my skin will end up feeling and looking like once I'm done with this. So obviously I have applied a body oil that I made, and what's really important for me is using very light oils because I understand that we have a spectrum in terms of skin. So that top layer of your skin is incredibly important, and we want to make sure that we're preventing water loss, that we are maintaining our skin's top layer because that layer protects us from a lot of things. So as it relates to products, when you're thinking about a lotion, a body cream, and a butter, there are a few things to consider. When you're looking at either item, you want to make sure that it has emollient or humectant properties. And what that basically means is it's just a fancy way of saying you want to make sure that it's going to draw moisture to your skin. Now, there are a lot of factors that can impact how our skin behaves, whether it is age, whether it is the region that we live in, if we have any underlying conditions, how much water we've consumed, and even what our diet is. So it's very important to consider those things as a baseline as it relates to your skin. Now, from a product perspective, I have three things here: a lotion, a cream, and a body butter. So I want to make sure that you have a complete understanding of what these things are. Obviously you do because you've used them all your life. However, sometimes it's nice to just have that demonstration or a further explanation of how they're different. So when it comes to a body lotion, this is going to be very thin comparative to a cream and definitely a body butter. Now, if I'm just getting out of the shower and I want to go in and just have a good time right after, I'm going to put on a lotion, rub, 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 and I'm good to go. It is easy to absorb in the skin. With lotions and creams, they are primarily made up of a water and oil base. Body butters, not so much. You're going to technically have your butters like your shea, cocoa, mango butter, plus some type of oil. So that's a start in terms of what the differences are amongst the three of them. From a lotion perspective, just as I said, I just got out the shower. This is going to be easily absorbed into my skin. If I don't necessarily struggle with dry skin, lotion is going to be my go-to. But if I am on the next set level, whatever you want to call it, and my skin is a little bit drier, I will opt for a cream. Now, this cream is going to be thicker than your body lotion, but not as thick as a body butter. So you can even see this is taking a lot longer to actually absorb into my skin. So I tend to use a body cream at night. So for me, that took a little bit longer to absorb into the skin. I tend to make sure that I'm warming up any product, whether it's a lotion, an oil, a butter, or a cream, just because I want it to just work itself into my skin quite well. Either side, I'm nice and moisturized. Again, lotions are absorbed very quickly into the skin, water, oil base. Cream takes a little bit longer, a little bit thicker, better or so from a dry skin perspective. Even if you don't have dry skin and you just want to have a nice luxurious experience, that's totally fine too. Water, oil as the base. Now when it comes to a body butter, definitely much thicker. If you are someone that has dry skin, or even if you suffer from eczema, certain skin conditions, obviously you'll want to make sure you're talking to your dermatologist about that. But this is going to be the thickest option of the three. You'll notice that technically this didn't take that long to absorb into my skin because I do use lighter oils when I am creating my body butter, so it does tend to work itself in a lot faster. But generally, a body butter will take longer to absorb into the skin. All of these items are going to have different properties such as vitamin A and E, and they're really working to protect that upper layer of your skin and prevent what's called transepidermal water loss. So you want to make sure that you are paying very close attention to what your skin is trying to tell you. If you have mature skin, you want to make sure that you think about, do I need a product that's a little bit thicker? Do I need to think about what's going to work well on my skin if I have acne? Do I need to think about do I need to layer products? All of these are very important for you as you decide upon purchasing a product, and that's from Soula or any particular company. So I just wanted to walk through those three things, and I will share a tip for me. Because I do have very dry skin, I tend to use a body scrub. So I make the body scrubs from Soula and I use that. It is going to leave my skin feeling amazing, but I actually follow up with the body oil, and then I will use a body butter. But I do not get into the bed right away because butters take longer to absorb into your skin. So you want to walk around a little bit, maybe prep things for the next day, and then make sure that you are not, like, the butter has absorbed into your skin, and then you can go to bed. But the key when you're layering product is you always want to make sure you give things an opportunity to absorb into your skin. Just as you would use a hair product, you want to make sure that you're giving things time to be absorbed. So I really wanted to make sure that you have an explanation of the items that are in the shop, and just as a general aside in terms of what's the difference between the three. All of them are going to leave your skin moisturized, but if you have the time, think about a cream or a butter. If you're like, you know what, I just got out the shower, I need to hurry up, that's when you would consider a lotion. So with that, friends, I'm glad you're here. Wanted to give you some information about the three, and have a wonderful day.